Hello, everyone. All right, first I need to apologize for the allergies hitting me because my voice sounds kind of raspy, but it hit me hard and it's just that time of year. But today I want to talk about what happens when you close an Etsy account, or should you just put it on vacation mode? Like when you're deciding whether to walk away from your Etsy shop or you just want to take a break. What's the best way to do that? How can you do that? And what are your options? And there are definite reasons why you would want to do specific things. But let's go over and I'm going to show you the options that you have when you want to take a break or go on vacation or just shut your shop completely, and tell you why you would want to do each one, because there are different levels of closing it. Okay, so just for an example, I have put my one last shop. I had three Etsy shops. I've closed two of them, and two of them I'm completely deleting the accounts. And I will show you why in just a minute. But if you just want to take a break, you want to walk away, you're not sure if you want to continue selling on Etsy, the best way to do that is just to go on vacation mode. And you can put vacation mode on, turn it on, and walk away forever. And it will stay there. It won't go away. You can set up a message that will go out to customers who send you messages. It'll be an auto response that says, I'm on vacation, I'm not answering messages, or something like that. And then when you come back, if you want to open the shop again, you just turn vacation mode off and you're fine. And the way that you do that is you go into your settings, options. Let me see if it's in here. It would be in the settings, options, and vacation mode. Okay, so vacation mode is there. That will turn it on and off. But if you don't want to do that and you're not sure, and I would do that to begin with. If you're not sure what you want to do with your shop, just put it on vacation mode and just put up a message here. Now you can, if you're debating completely walking away from Etsy and you don't care if they shut your account down, you can put a message up here that's something like, go shop on my website. Okay, but if you're not sure, don't do that, because you don't want to have, violate the terms of use about setting people off Etsy to shop. If you genuinely don't care if Etsy shuts your account and never lets you back on, go ahead. Why not? And I did have a very salty comment on mine, which I will show you on the account that I closed permanently. But if you're not sure, don't do that. Just write a pleasant little response here, and then it'll tell people this is going to show up. And the way that you do that is go into the vacation mode and set up a announcement for the banner. It's all there. You can do that. Set up a little autoresponder, like I said, for messages, and you're taken care of. Like I said, this will last forever, so you can walk away and just never do anything with it. The reason that you would do that is if you're not sure if you're going to come back. The reason not to do that is that somebody could come in and hack your account if it exists. All right. So this is level one, but it may not be the best choice depending on what your goal is. Now, if you're going to actually close your shop, you would go into settings and options again. If this will work for me, there's options, and go to close shop. Now, this is level two. Okay, so this is level two seriousness, walking away from Etsy. Vacation mode is level one. That's reversible, very easily reversible. This is still reversible. You can still come back and open a shop up. And here's the explanation of what happens if you close your shop. The shop and listings won't appear anywhere on Etsy. Okay, closing your shop does not prevent buyers from leaving a review. And this also says you can continue to view your billing history. So you can still get to your information, but your shop is kind of, it's there, it's dormant, it doesn't show up in the marketplace, and you can reopen it at any time. So you can close your shop and it will still be lying there in the background waiting for you to come back if you make that decision. So that's kind of level two. The reason that you might want to do this is that it will continue to show up in Google if you don't close the shop. And I'm going to flip over right now to my other Etsy account, which I am shutting down and deleting the account. And this is what happens. If you put the shop on vacation mode, it will continue to show up in outside search engine results. Now, I have closed my product-based business. I don't ship products. I only have digital at this point. So I don't want this showing up in Google search results if someone is looking for my website where I have other stuff on it. I don't want this to show up. So to get this out of Google search results, I need to actually close the shop and remove it from Etsy. So Etsy will not index it and give it to outside search engines. Google isn't going to find it. It's just not going to be there. And so eventually this is going to go away. When you do close your shop, if I remember correctly, there is a waiting period. So it's either 30 or 60 days. I can't remember off the top of my head. I could go in and look at that in the next segment, but it's a little scary to go in there and try to start messing with stuff if you don't want to close your shop. So you can go through the steps, but it will tell you that there is a waiting period and you can change your mind. So if you decide that you're going to close your shop and then you change your mind in a week, you can still go and reverse that. That's okay. But in the meantime, while that waiting period is on, it's still going to show up in Google search results. The reason that you don't want this to happen is if you have a website that you do want to continue selling from and you just are not going to use Etsy anymore, you don't want Etsy to show up in search results so that people go there if they're searching for your business. Because what happens is they're going to get a message that says you're not selling on Etsy anymore and it looks bad. Okay, so let me show you that. This is the dashboard of the shop that I have closed, and I have this account set for deletion, and that's the third option, which I'll talk about in a minute why you would want to do that. But see how this is all grayed out now because there's no shop to go to. So if I click on this E, it will take me to what shows up if someone clicks on that Google search result. This says a Caterer member is currently not selling on Etsy. That looks bad because it doesn't say why. It doesn't say that it was my decision. It just says they're currently not selling. So they might have kicked me off. People don't know. So this is the kind of thing where if you have a website and you want to send people there instead of Etsy and you have your shop on Etsy and you want to close it down, then you need to delete the shop. You need to completely close the shop so that this will not show up eventually after it's the waiting period. So for 30 days, this is going to be there. It's not that big a deal because I'm not selling products anymore. But if you are selling products and you want people to go to your website, then you don't want this here because this doesn't show any kind of explanation. If you have vacation mode on, and let's go back to this screen, you can put whatever message you want here. So vacation mode allows you to give a message to customers. And the message that I had on that other shop before I decided to permanently close it was I have chosen not to sell on Etsy anymore. So it made it clear that it was my decision and it wasn't just a Caterer member isn't selling on Etsy. It was I have chosen to not sell on Etsy anymore. And then I put my website. I said, go to my website. Here are all my websites. You can find me on YouTube. I had everything in there. Okay. And I think that if you go back to that and look at that again, it says something at the top, like, under this message, under the shop name, under a Caterer member, it has my actual new website. So that's still there. If you go and find my shop, you can go and look at that message. But you lose the ability to communicate with people during that waiting period if you close your shop. But at the end of the time, it will be out of Google search results and you won't have to worry about people finding it anymore instead of going to your website where you want them to go to shop. So that's why you would close your shop. So closing the shop does that. Okay. It will remove your shop from Google search results eventually, and it leaves your account. So this account would still be there if I want to go back and start a new shop, or if I want to reopen this one, because you can reopen it if you close it, as long as the account is still there. Now, if you don't want the account to be there for some reason, and I'm sure the little Zoom window is right over this, but you can go to your account and just click this. You have to do this through your account to delete the entire account. This is the nuclear option. You will not be able to get this account back. It's going to go. You want to go to account settings, and that will take you up here where you can go to the privacy section and scroll down here and request deletion of your data, permanently close and delete your Etsy account. Okay, now this is a personal account that you use to sign in. This is not the shop. You can delete the shop and not delete your account. But the reason that I am deleting two, because you have to have a separate email for every Etsy account. And I don't want to have to monitor that in case someone decides to hack my emails and get into these kind of dormant accounts. And I am just deleting the account completely. And at this point, I'm in the waiting period for that. Again, they give you a waiting period. So if you click request deletion of your data, that will delete your personal account and the shop, and it's done. You can't get it back. So if you click on this, it says, are you sure? Okay. So it says 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, I'm going to click, never mind, keep my account because I want to keep this account. But you can go ahead once you delete it, and you can go ahead and read this to see exactly what will happen. You can permanently delete the account. And by doing this, it will do all this stuff. Close your Etsy account, close your shop. unsubscribe from emails. This says you can still use your account to make purchases if you just close your shop. It's your decision, okay? But I don't want permanently deleting your Etsy account can't be undone. You have to make sure that you understand this. This is like I said, this is the nuclear option. If you don't want to do that, then just put your shop on vacation mode until you make up your mind about what you want to do with it. Like I said, I still have an Etsy account open, which is the one we were looking at, and I'm going to go turn that back on. I'm going to take vacation mode off, but I just wanted to show you what the three options are. Vacation mode is kind of like closing light. Closing the shop is going to take you out of Google search results, and closing the account prevents people from going in and hacking your account and creating new shops and the whole thing. So you have to decide what you want to do for yourself, but that's basically the three options when it comes to time to walk away from Etsy. If you really are not sure, just put it on vacation mode, and that will last as long as you want it to. If you genuinely don't want to have that Etsy shop anymore, delete the shop, keep your account if that's the one that you use to shop on Etsy. But if you don't want anybody to ever be able to access the account and hack into it and the whole thing, just go ahead and delete the account. Like I said, I had 3 Etsy accounts. I'm deleting 2 of them. I'm keeping one for my shop that's still open, but that's my decision. You have to make your own decision. So depending on what's right for you, those are your options. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave me any questions, and I will be happy to answer them when I get a chance. I'll talk to you later.